My name's Elon. This is my first time ever doing ASMR. Not exactly sure what I'm doing. The quality of this video probably won't be the best, but I'm hoping that over time I'll learn more and get better at this. So hopefully some of you guys will like this and learn along with me. I guess a little bit about myself. I'm from Maine. I moved to New York last spring. Well, technically New Jersey. I work in New York, but I moved down here with hopes of becoming a stand-up comedian. I pursued that dream for about 3 months. Then I kind of had to put that on the shelf. But it has made me, moving here has helped me find my creative side, which is kind of why I'm giving this a try. I've actually gotten to screenwriting recently. I've taken some acting classes, improv, things like that. I've always really been like a creative person, but I never really considered that as a possibility for a living until moving here. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this, just trying to explore my creative side a little bit. I've always been a fan of ASMR. I find it really relaxing. It helps me fall asleep at night. Sorry if you can hear my upstairs neighbors, they're a little bit loud. If I stick with this, I'll get a much better mic. But yeah, so I'll probably just talk about the things that interest me on this channel. I like technology. I'm a huge fan of Tesla and Elon Musk. So I'll probably talk about that over time. Hopefully there'll be some exciting stuff there. I'm not huge into politics, but there is a candidate for the United States president election in 2020 that I'm pretty passionate about. His name's Andrew Yang, so I might talk about that. I like to talk about him. He's a pretty non-controversial candidate. Most people seem to like him. So, don't want to have any divisive things on this channel. I just want to be like a soothing place where you can relax. So those are some things I might talk about. Kind of a closet nerd. I like Game of Thrones. Episode 3 of the final season is coming out this Sunday. It's supposed to be the biggest battle scene in TV and cinema history, so I'm excited for that. I think that's going to be both an exciting and sad episode. I anticipate that many, if not all, of my favorite characters might die, so that's sad, but that's what makes Game of Thrones good, is that you never know what's going to happen. So yeah, I'm sure as I do more of these videos, I'll kind of learn more about what to talk about. Hopefully, I'll actually get some viewers, and I can get some feedback, and they can kind of help me discover what you guys like to hear, since I mean, this is all for the viewer, for you guys. I like being an entertainer. I've been into music when I was younger. I've kind of fallen out of it, but I dabble here and there. I played in some bands, mostly bluegrass, since Maine is basically like living in the 1950s. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me. I'm sure you'll learn more about me if I continue with this channel and you guys watch it. But since I didn't know exactly what to do, and since I kind of feel like I'm in a crossroads in my life, I'm going back to school in the fall to get a degree in new media with minors in theater and creative writing. I kind of just feel like I'm on this path I've been following. Another thing I've learned recently is how to do transcendental meditation, which I would highly recommend to anybody, especially anyone that's interested in meditation or anything like that, consciousness. So I'm sure I'll talk about that later. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments. But since I'm at these crossroads, like I mentioned, I thought I'd read a book. I actually haven't read it in a long time. I'll probably stumble over some lines here. But it's a Dr. Seuss book. I remember really liking it as a child, and I actually think that my principal read it at my 8th grade graduation. It's called Oh, the Places You'll Go. So just to kind of keep this video short for my first one, I think I'll just read that book to you guys and then cut it there. So I hope you guys enjoy and you can just relax. So this is Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. And please forgive me if I stumble and make mistakes. Again, this is my first time doing any of this, so I'm sure I'll get better over time. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head, and you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care, and some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there, in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And then things start to happen. Don't worry, don't stew. You go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, and you'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. And you won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang, and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, and you're not in for much fun, unslumping yourself is not easily done. You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Don't dare to stay out. Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simply it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused, and you'll start into race, down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace, and grind on for miles across weirdish wild spaces, headed, I fear, towards a most useless place, the waiting place, for people just waiting, waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or the waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting, waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not you. Somehow you'll escape, and that waiting and staying, you'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing, with banner flip flapping. Once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There's fun to be done. There are points to be scored, there are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win, 'cause you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. right out of your pants. There are some down the road, hither and yon, that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, through the hackin' cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms make it sore, and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Box Bum or Pixie or Bray or Mordecai Al Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So, get on your way. I don't know about you guys, but like I said, I haven't read that book since probably I was a child, at least 10 years ago, but reading that actually just kind of gave me chills. I think as a kid you realize how true and relatable that book actually is. I'm really glad I actually just read that with you guys. I might actually go back and read more Dr. Seuss books. I feel like he is a pretty wise guy, and I just think with how the world's been lately, we could just use some positive, simple things. Everything's so divisive and filled with fear and scary, and I hope that's just a phase. I think that good things will come after this. I think that we're in a pretty big transition right now, and I think that it's always darkest before the dawn, but I really did like that book. I spent a lot of alone time since moving here. I do live with my girlfriend now, but when I first moved here, I crashed on my friend's couch for about a month, and then I lived there alone for the summer, and then I moved to a different apartment, and I lived there for about 2 months alone. So I've had a lot of alone time, but I've actually grown to love it. It gives me a lot of time to work on the things I want to work on and really get to know myself. The amount that I feel like I've grown in the last year is probably more than the past several years before that combined, so I'm really happy about that. But I'm rambling now, so I think I'm just going to cut it here. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll hopefully talk to you soon, and hopefully these videos will just get better, and some of you will enjoy them and find them relaxing, and hopefully just like bring you some peace and relaxation. Talk to you guys later. Bye.